The anger sharks are swimming. The anger sharks are swimming. The anger sharks are swimming. The anger sharks are swimming in my head.
Well, welcome to episode 3, and hello to everyone except Triple H for that dog shit premium live event.
Fuck you, Paul.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna do my best to try not to yawn the whole podcast because I know that's just not great to see. It's off-putting. But I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning for dog shit.
It was pretty fucking terrible.
Just completely pointless. Everything you thought was gonna happen happened. Becky won.
Yep.
Fucking Judgment Day retained. Fucking Drew McIntyre won. Rhea retained, which I'm happy about. That's the only thing I'm happy about.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a pointless premium live event. Just completely pointless.
Yep. And oh man, like the Judgment Day winning, I guess is okay because I'd like to see the Awesome Truth get a shot, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Like it just like wasn't even that everything everything was just fucking
It's predetermined.
Yeah, everything.
I mean, they've been talking about Becky facing fucking Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania for a month now.
Dude,
it was just so pointless.
It was
the eliminations were bad. Like it didn't make any sense. Tell me why the fuck Naomi went out first. Like after she just went almost Iron Man the Royal Rumble, and she goes out first in the Elimination Chamber just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The only exciting part of the Women's Elimination Chamber was Tiffany Stratton, and she just gets eliminated second.
Yeah.
I mean,
like in a fucking just stupid way by Liv Morgan too. Like
so fucking dumb.
Yeah. It was literally one of the worst PLEs I think I've seen. Like it was terrible. Like the matches were just terrible.
Yeah.
Like the men's match, like LA Knight going out like that with AJ Styles coming in. First of all, like
Close the door.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley got eliminated like 5 minutes before AJ Styles. They just opened. Like obviously, it's like I get it. Like I get it. It's fake. They're trying to create a storyline, but like Jesus Christ, like close the fucking door.
Yeah, and then Logan Paul just like hanging out in there.
Yeah,
like he just hung out.
Yeah,
he's just hanging out in there. Like that's allowed, I guess. And he just gets up and I don't know, dude. Like that. I guess I get the reasons why the people who won, but it's just saw it coming, and then Logan Paul with brass knuckles again. Like
they're just becoming a mainstay now.
Just dog shit,
dude. Like it was so bad. Like I should have just watched the replay instead of killing myself at 5 a.m. to get up and then go to a goddamn birthday party, go to a bounce house birthday party. But like.
He has a kid, just so you know. He didn't just go to a bounce house birthday party.
I would have liked to go to a bounce house birthday party. But, like, Jesus fucking Christ. It was so bad. Like, 100,000 angry sharks for the whole goddamn PLE, man. Like,
the only reason, I guess if I'm giving it a real rating for the whole show, it'd be like 4.8 just because the Rhea match was pretty good.
Yeah.
Other than that, man,
it was pretty terrible.
Really, really, really bad.
Like, oh my God. Like, we can go one by one, that's fine. But, like, even in the goddamn tag team match, like, Pete Dunne didn't do anything.
No,
Excuse me, Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Excuse
me. He didn't do shit. I'm starting to come around for Tyler Bate.
Yeah.
For sure.
Big, strong boy, dude.
Fucking, dude, Butch sucks.
Yeah, he's terrible.
And I've decided that I'm just going to call him Butch, because he's Butch.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
he's probably a fucking nice guy in real life, but fuck that character, dude.
Yeah, dude. If I have to see one more time, like, I'm going to fucking lose it.
Fucking peeling fingers back and shit, dude.
And it's just like, after the match, too, Finn was just like,
yeah.
But my God, that was fucking terrible. So, I guess, here we go.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yep. So I guess the first one was the Women's Elimination Chamber. Like, honestly, this might be the worst match of the night. Like,
yeah. I think both of the Elimination Chamber matches were so bad. Both of them were just really bad. I don't know if the women's was necessarily that much worse than the men's. It's just I was so angry when they took Naomi out first and Tiffany Stratton. Like, those are your two I mean, I know Becky Lynch, but like those are your two best performers in the fucking ring.
And they just fucking like Liv Morgan just came back.
Yeah,
like, Raquel
she's getting the
Rodriguez,
Randy Orton treatment, dude.
Raquel Rodriguez just came back literally like on fucking Monday. Like it's like I get Raquel Rodriguez is like a big, I don't even know if she's a big draw, but she's like a bigger name, I guess, for the women. Like they got to do what they got to do, but like take her ass out first. Like like Liv Morgan is such a terrible wrestler.
It's not great.
Yeah, dude, it's just like, man.
It's like she moves in slow motion.
Yeah, and it's just like Tiffany Stratton has like, what, a quarter of the experience that she did, and she is 5 times the wrestler already that Liv Morgan has ever been.
She swantoned off. I mean, come on,
yeah.
man. Like, she was the most entertaining part by far.
Yeah.
Fucking spine buster and people like that shit she's awesome. And Naomi, I feel like they didn't even Naomi didn't really even do anything. They didn't give her a chance to do anything.
No, that was surprising. I did not think that they were going to make her go out first.
That was crazy. Like when she got eliminated, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah,
like
super fast.
So fast.
Yeah, and then fucking Tiffany Stratton and that whole Liv, like I just felt like I fucking knew that Liv was gonna eliminate her because she beat Liv on fucking, what was it, SmackDown?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It was really, I don't know, dude. Like I wish they would have. Like I get Becky Lynch needed to win, I guess. And I guess there's not anybody else in the match I'd rather see win other than maybe, I don't know. I'd have been fine with Tiffany Stratton or Naomi.
Yeah.
I get that they had to have her win, but like, it's not even not that way, dude. They just telegraphed it for a month.
Yeah.
Like, everyone knew she was going to win.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we called it like 15 times. Like,
I mean, everyone knew she was going to win. Same with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Everyone knew he was going to fucking win.
Yeah, like there was no curveballs whatsoever.
None.
Like, they didn't keep us on our toes. Like, the only thing that like made me even interested was how angry I was. Like, how early Naomi and Tiffany Stratton went out, and how angry I was at the men's Elimination Chamber that they let Randy. I swear to God, I thought they were going to let him win. And I literally was just like, dude, no fucking way. And it's just at that point, I was just relieved Drew won.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Jesus Christ, man. It's just like Randy is Randy. Like, it is what it is. I will say that he was being super funny, like, while he was in the fucking chamber.
Yeah.
Like, when LA Knight was up there, he was, like, trying to tickle his fucking boot. And then, like, when Kevin Owens was doing that in front of him, and he was just like, okay, all right, that's fine. Like, that was pretty funny, but, like, it was just like every RKO you knew was coming.
Yep.
Like every botched Claymore you knew was coming.
Yep.
Like every like BFT you knew wasn't gonna fucking hit, and then he actually hit 2, and then ended up just getting fucked by AJ Styles.
Yeah, dude.
Like that was, I mean, I guess we'll get there, but like Jesus Christ, man.
AJ fucking Styles, dude. Like I thought when he didn't interfere in the qualifier that we were done with AJ Styles.
Yeah, me too.
I thought that it was over.
This pointless feud.
This pointless fucking feud, dude. Like I don't understand. What are they doing with LA Knight?
Yeah, I don't get it either. Like if I was him, I'd just go back to AEW. Like fucking win the fucking championship there, because like it just seems like they refuse to put a belt on him here.
I mean TNA.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, TNA. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like they just refuse to do anything with him.
Yeah,
they're just wasting him.
They're giving.
And they was like First of all, that crowd fucking sucked.
Yeah.
That crowd fucking bunch of cunts, mate. Yeah. Fucking sucked, dude. I don't know, probably can't say that. Yeah. But fucking Jesus Christ, there's 50,000 of you.
Yeah.
And they're just like, it sucked.
Yeah.
Like they were not into it at all.
No, like I get the roof was open and everything, but like it's still like, no offense to any Australian watchers or whatever, but like if you were a bigger WWE fan, like Jesus, like I understand it was expensive and I don't mean that, but like just like go and make some sort of noise, because it just like I don't know whether it was like open the reason or like they were just so spread out on the floor.
They were very spread out on the floor and the stands were so far away from
so like
the ring.
I don't know what it was. Like LA Knight's got a big pop, but like,
that's what I'm saying. Like he was the biggest pop of the night. I mean, maybe Rhea, but other than Rhea Ripley, which makes sense. Like That was the only like loud part of the night was
Yeah.
when he came out.
They
and
didn't
stuff.
care
Like,
about Grayson Waller.
No.
Like, they didn't care about Randy. I mean, Randy Orton stood there and just for like 5 minutes. And, like, the same thing happened in, like, the women's match, right? Like, Becky was just like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Like, they kept having to try and hype the crowd up because, like, if they weren't, you know, killing themselves off the top of the chamber, like, they weren't making any noise whatsoever.
Yeah, dude. And it, like, I've never been able to hear so much in the ring.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could hear them talking
you could
so
hear,
easily.
Yeah, you could almost hear them calling their spots.
Yeah.
And it was just like, dude, this is nuts. And, like, I really think that, because, like, it was just, like, one triangle, and there was just huge open space, and then another triangle, and then a huge open space. Like, it was just, I don't even know. Like, it was, and then, like, if Triple H, like, don't even come out there, my man. Dude. Like, if you're gonna write things like that, like, we love you. Like, we love you.
I'm starting to lose faith, though.
Yeah. Like, that was some, you know, Voldemort 1 writing type of shit.
That was a bad PLE, and I feel like we haven't. When is the last good one?
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like any of the ones I've watched recently have been any good.
No, the Royal Rumble was, at least that had the women's match.
Yeah.
And, like, this was just fucking god awful. I mean, like, it just, everything was telegraphed. You could see every single move coming. Like, it was, I mean, you can call me a mark or whatever you want to call me. I don't give a shit. Like, that was so terrible. Like, so terrible. Like, I cannot believe that they eliminated Naomi and Tiffany Stratton like that. Like, I can't, like, Tiffany Stratton was beating the shit out of everyone in the ring, and then all of a sudden she
and
just
the
gets
crowd
fucking,
liked her.
Yeah.
That's what the one
they
thing.
were going crazy.
That was, like, one of the only other, like, noise. Like,
yeah.
That was one of the things that they actually made noise for was Tiffany Stratton.
And then, like, when she got eliminated, they were just like, boo!
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I know that she wasn't going to win, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like, they should, I mean, she is just, like, clearly so much better of a wrestler than Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
She's, like, clearly so much better of a wrestler than Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez is just, you know, big, and she throws people, and, like, it's kind of annoying. Like, I mean, Becky's a good wrestler, don't get me wrong, but honestly, if I'm picking to watch someone, I honestly may pick Tiffany Stratton. Like, you know what I mean?
Just, like, wrestling based.
Yeah.
Like, just their skill.
Yeah.
Like,
if we were going wrestling based, the two that got eliminated first should have been the two at the end.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's, I mean, my goodness. I mean, take me to the tippy top anytime you need to, dude.
Yeah,
but, like,
dude.
Jesus Christ. Like,
I thought it was Tiffy time, man.
Yeah, me
But
too.
It wasn't, dude.
I just hope that they're smart enough to give her some sort of push. Like, you have to clearly see. Like,
not going to happen until after WrestleMania because both the title shots are
I don't
done.
think that we're getting any title shots whatsoever until WrestleMania.
No.
Like,
and if they are, they're going to lose.
Yeah,
because then that matches
maybe
are set.
Gunther, but, like, I don't even think that they're gonna, like, even put any kind of heavyweight or obviously not the Universal Championship, like, and obviously not the heavyweight championship, obviously not the Io Sky Championship, the women's championship, obviously not the women's heavyweight championship. None of them are getting defended before WrestleMania.
We might see a Logan Paul match.
Yeah,
and that's
maybe.
about it.
Yeah, maybe. Like, I don't even know if they're
we'll
gonna
see
do that.
another goddamn Kevin Owens Logan Paul match.
Yeah.
Which does anyone want to see that?
No, and it's just like that belt's stupid, but, like, at least, like, and I know, like, I feel like I'm being a homer here because he's, like, currently my favorite wrestler, but, like, why? Like, I like Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's a good wrestler. I think he's super fucking funny on the mic. I think he's awesome on the mic, which, you know, I mean, it is what it is. That comes with the territory. That's kind of what he does.
Yeah.
But, like, my God, like, you have fumbled LA Knight. I mean,
I don't get it.
absolutely fumbled. Like, I don't understand.
If he was fucking 28 or something, it'd be one thing. But this man, I mean, he probably only has, like, he's like, what, 41?
He's up.
42?
He's over 40. I know that.
Like, John Cena's done.
Yeah.
And John Cena's 47. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have that much time left with LA Knight.
Yeah.
And you're just squandering it.
I mean, Randy Orton is, I guess, right around probably the same age, maybe
Yeah.
a little bit older, and that man can't even fucking move anymore.
I mean, I really don't. What else do they have to see to see that he's the one that needs a belt? Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. I thought maybe they'd be working for something towards WrestleMania, but obviously that's not fucking
I don't
happening.
think that's happening either.
He's gonna have some stupid shit with AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
They're just gonna fucking push this dumbass fucking AJ Styles feud until, like, honestly, I thought they were going to push LA Knight for the U.S. Championship, and
Yeah.
they're not even going to do that.
What if that wasn't the case? Then why the fuck were KO and Logan Paul in that match?
Yeah, exactly.
I thought that the whole reason they were going to be in there was to start some
the
sort of feud
Yep.
between the three of them or something,
Yep.
and then have a U.S. title match
Yeah.
with LA Knight because they've got to do something.
Yeah, and I mean, like, LA Knight and Logan Paul, I mean, they have some sort of a history. Like, when Logan Paul first started, like, when LA Knight was first getting big, it was just like, I'll tell you where you can shove each and every one of those bottles of Prime. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So it's not like they have some, like, random fucking...
Like AJ Styles, it's so goddamn random.
Yeah, it's
like
so pointless. Like, not to mention the match where they started the feud was terrible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all that lead up to that fatal 4-way, I guess the lead up was good, but like the match, god awful. Like, you know what I mean? Like the fucking him interfering, like LA Knight interfering with LA Styles. No, I'm just joking with AJ Styles. With AJ Styles, like Elimination Chamber match. Stupid. You should have had that man interfere with LA Knight's Elimination Chamber match, like the qualifying match.
Yeah.
Like, even if you weren't going to put him, like even if he wasn't going to put Ivar over, like, I mean, it just doesn't make fucking sense.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like AJ Styles, like I don't dislike AJ Styles.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
he's never been one of my favorites.
Yeah.
However, he's a incredible wrestler and he's a legend. The TNA is the house that AJ Styles built.
Yeah.
Like, he is a wrestling legend. However,
Yeah.
no one cares anymore.
No.
He is old and he's from a promotion that is like
On
I don't dude, like I mean, he left a long time ago. He's been in the WWE for a long time, but like no one cares anymore. Like when he first came back, he was getting these huge, everybody was excited for AJ Styles and shit. And now it's just like no one gives a shit.
Yeah,
so
no
why are
one
you
fucking
putting
cares.
the person other than Cody Rhodes, he's like the most popular, especially face in the company.
Yep.
And they're just squandering it.
Yeah, it's just like if they like, and granted, like Stone Cold was younger, but it's just like if they didn't push Stone Cold, it's basically the same thing. Like they toe that line where obviously they're supposed to be faces, right? Like that's what the company wants to build up. But it's just like they toe that line where they're not this like huge baby face like Cody Rhodes is.
Yeah.
Like he's just like fuck everybody basically. Like, you know what I mean? But it's just like it just doesn't make sense. And I don't understand. And I mean, I used to say, you know what, I'm not a great writer or anything like Triple H, but I mean, like, I swear I could have written a better show than that. Like,
dude,
I mean, that was just terrible. Like I guess some of the match itself wasn't that awful. It was just kind of the way like they got eliminated. It was like who started the match. It was like, why was Logan Paul in a chamber? Like, why was he not starting the fucking match? Like,
I don't understand. He was the last one out too, right?
yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, me either.
He already has a belt. I don't know why he's in that match.
Yeah, me either.
I like Logan Paul, and he's a good wrestler and stuff, but I feel like there are other people that could have been in that. I mean, maybe there aren't, but
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't even know why he was in it, much less why he was the last one out, much less why he's the one that determined the winner.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. You shouldn't be able to just get in the, like, I understand they were faking the Bobby Lashley injury so the door would be open and he could get in, but like that shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't, I get there's no DQs or anything, but you shouldn't be able to just put yourself in there.
Yeah. And
Like-
I didn't expect Bobby Lashley to go out first either.
I kind of did.
I mean, like, I guess, but I thought it would have been KO. I thought it may have been Logan Paul, but like, it clearly was wrong there.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
And if LA Knight was going to get eliminated like that, why so early?
yeah,
Like it could have been
the last two or something.
Yeah.
Like, just like they did with Randy Orton and the Brass Knuckles.
I
Like,
don't understand.
Yeah.
It's because they had to have Randy Orton almost win it. Is
Yeah.
the only, like, it doesn't make,
It was just
sick of Randy Orton, dude.
god awful.
Getting sick of Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Which I know I'm probably in the minority on, but like it's so old. It's as old as he is.
Yeah.
Like, which is really, it's weird that we're saying that because him and LA Knight are probably the same age.
Yeah.
But like it feels different. Like LA Knight has been an underdog his entire career. He had to build himself up as Eli Drake in Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, and he's finally here and he's finally getting the fucking recognition that he deserves from the fans at least.
Yeah.
And they're just biffing it.
It just, like, man, like, the only thing worse, I think, was, like, the last minute of the Women's Rumble. Like, I mean, I had so much high hopes for the Women's Rumble, or not the Women's Rumble, sorry, the Women's Elimination Chamber. I had so much high hopes for the Women's Elimination Chamber after the Rumble, and it just, I mean, like,
Yeah.
the last minute of that fucking match, it was just like, you know, Raquel Rodriguez gets rolled up, then Liv Morgan gets rolled up, and it's just over.
Yeah.
And like, I don't really understand the point. Like, you could have made at least it interesting for the last three.
Yeah.
It was just like, I mean, I don't know. Like, it just blows my mind that they have to know that they're the best two wrestlers. Like, they have to know that those two are the best two wrestlers. And
I just don't know how you look at that match card
yeah,
and the results that you planned and are just like,
got it.
that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Man, it just like
It just, we've known for months what was going to happen.
yeah,
Like, it was just pointless. Like, you should have made the Elimination Chamber match for the U.S. title or something.
Yeah.
Just something.
yeah,
And just giving it to, like,
yeah.
dude.
And, I mean,
LA Knight has just been fucked at every chance he got.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
he
just getting buried.
should have won the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Maybe he shouldn't have beaten Roman. I would have liked to have seen him beat Roman, but I understand why they didn't have him beat Roman.
Yeah, I get it too, but I mean, I would have liked to see it.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know.
And I mean,
Best case scenario, I think, at this point for, like, LA Knight or something would be a rematch of Gunther and Jay. Jay wins the title and LA Knight Jay feud.
yeah, or I mean, just fucking.
Which is, I know
something.
it's tough to do with two, like, faces that everyone loves so much, but, like, The Rock and Stone Cold did it for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Like, they're squandering Jay also, dude. Like, they're just fucking Jay. And I know it's the Bloodline story, but, like, god damn.
Yeah.
This man is so popular, and he's never won a singles title.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, this whole, like, holding the belts thing, like,
I'm
not
so
changing.
fucking tired of it.
Yeah, like, not changing the belts, like, is really starting to, like, look bad.
It's
almost
ruining the product.
Yeah,
like
it's not what I wanna
understand. You have one person. Maybe Roman Reigns has the belt for fucking
Yeah,
3,000,
Roman or Rhea.
3 fucking 1,000 days.
See. Yeah.
Sorry. But not everyone.
Yeah.
Why does everyone have to have a historic reign?
Yeah.
Like, Io Sky has had the belt for over 200 days.
Yeah.
That is asinine.
Yeah, so is Seth.
I mean, dude. Like,
Yeah.
they created that belt for Seth. They
Yeah.
created it for him, and they've done nothing with it. I know he defends it and shit, but, like, can we just have one belt that isn't just held on to? Like, why? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. It makes everything boring because everyone's like, oh, well, I know what the fuck's going to happen here.
Like, if you're going to do it, bring the European belt back or something.
Anything.
Like, yeah.
Hardcore belt.
Yeah.
Fucking
24/7.
light heavyweight.
Yeah.
Fucking any of them.
Welterweight.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Like, and the U.S., how long should Logan Paul have the U.S. championship now?
Yeah.
Like 4 months?
Yeah.
5 months?
Yeah, he's had it for a while. Defended it like twice.
I mean, it just... Why?
Yeah.
I'm starting to get really, really, really fucking frustrated with all of this.
Yeah, I just feel like,
Which is, maybe that's what they're going...
I guess, but like, it's getting to the point where I'm frustrated. Like, obviously I probably won't stop watching, but like, it's getting to the point where it's not like, oh, they're such a good heel. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like Roman Reigns is a good heel anymore. It's just like, even the Bloodline is not, they're not good heels. It's just annoying at this point.
So annoying. To
Yeah.
have them interfere twice in one show
Yeah.
on Raw.
Yeah.
Like, that was... I mean, dude.
And I mean, just like, it's,
WrestleMania better be jaw-droppingly good.
yeah.
Because if it's not, this is... I mean, I don't understand. Like, it better be fucking incredible.
Yeah, Cody better win that belt, dude. Like,
Everyone who has a belt better fucking lose it to someone else. Because, it like... If Bayley better win that fucking belt.
yeah.
Becky should win the belt.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, actually. I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
Rhea keeping it. But if you start a bet, maybe we start a back and forth like things used to be in the old days where people didn't have 1,000-day runs as championship.
Yeah, and I mean, just like, in my opinion, it would have been better. Like, I know that she was in Perth, and I know she was never going to leave or lose that belt in Perth. I knew it wasn't going to happen. But, like, what they could have done, and I hate to say this about Rhea because I feel like she's the only one who should keep the belt like that, but, like, maybe have her lose it before and then have her win it back at Perth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is anything.
Yeah.
Anything to make anything interesting. But nowadays, it's getting to where anytime there is a belt defense, you're just like, well, I know who's going to win this one.
Yeah, it's just like it's not even enjoyable to watch sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, this is pointless for me to even watch. And it's just like, you can just tell when they're gonna pin him. Like, you can just tell. Like, it's not even like a hidden thing anymore. It's just like, oh, okay, here it is. Like, I mean, I guess it's always been like that with finishers and signatures and stuff, but like, it's not even just that. Like, you can tell it's coming for like 2 minutes. You're just like, oh, okay, here it comes. He's gonna pin him, not actually pin him, and then the other person is going to pin them. Like, you know what I mean? It's always the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's always the same thing. And it just, I feel like it's diminishing a lot of, like, I don't know what they're trying to do. Like, I guess they're trying to bring some sort of, like, prominence to these belts where it's just, like, this big deal if they lose them. But, I mean, my God. Like, even if you look at, like, the UFC and stuff, yeah, sure, they only fight, like, 2 times a year. But I feel like they lose belts more in, like, the UFC, like, boxing, things like that. Like, it is absolutely nuts. And something has got to happen soon. That Jay match on Raw,
dude,
like, the fact that he speared him 3 times and Uso splashed him, and he's like, if I see that black hoodie one more time, I'm gonna fucking freak out. Like,
it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Every fucking time, whether it's
time.
Solo underneath it or Jimmy underneath it.
Yeah.
The black hoodie, dude, like, I am like, I'm not even really that happy that The Rock's back, because if he doesn't turn on the bloodline, they're just going to be even worse.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that he just dismantles this whole goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so sick of the fucking bloodline. I loved Jimmy, and I'm starting to get sick of Jimmy.
Yeah.
Because he does nothing. All he does is fuck around and ruin that matches.
Yeah.
And Solo can go fuck off somewhere, dude. Like, I just...
Yeah, that fucking Samoan Spike is so annoying.
That's all he does.
Yeah.
That's all he fucking does. Dude,
like,
that is all he does. And every single time he has a singles match, he loses.
Yeah.
Why is he such a powerhouse
Yeah.
and then loses? He's the enforcer and can't win his own fucking matches.
Yeah, dude, I mean, I feel like no one in the bloodline, including Roman, can win their own
No,
fucking matches.
not a single person in the bloodline has won their own singles match without the interference of someone else in the bloodline.
Yeah, and it's just like, we get it. Like, we get it. Like, you're the bloodline. We get it that, like, you're this group that's been around forever, and it's just like, there's no legitimacy to these wins anymore. No. Like, it's not even that there's any legitimacy. It's just they're scripted the exact same way every single fucking time.
Every single fucking time.
Every single time.
Like, they're going to have to, like, I don't even know what, like, they're going to have to be like, oh, they're barred from ringside. Some shit like that.
It's gotta
like,
happen.
There's literally nothing but they won't do that.
No.
They're not going to do it.
No.
Because does Roman Reigns even know how to win a fucking, can he call a match that doesn't involve someone else getting fucking thumbed in the neck?
Yeah, I feel like the last almost, I don't know, man. Like, it's been forever. I couldn't even tell you the last time he won clean.
No,
Yeah. And I mean, just like, I don't know. Like, I'm a heel guy too, is the thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would prefer heels over baby faces. Like, 70% of the baby faces I don't even like. Like, I love the heels. Like, I think they're so much better. I think they're so much funnier. I think they're so, like, undervalued. But, like, at this point, it's just like, I don't even like the heels, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, ugh.
And this Drew McIntyre heel is weird.
Yeah, it's super weird.
It's strange, and no one really likes it. I mean, I know he's going for booze and shit, but, like, it's weird. Like, he's coming off almost, like, psychotic.
Yeah.
Like, it's strange.
Or, like, yeah, like, stalkerish almost.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fucking weird.
Yeah.
I don't understand. It's fucking weird. That one's weird. I don't know what the hell they're doing with AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Heel Bobby Lashley's weird.
Yeah.
Like
the AJ Styles thing. Like, I do not understand. I just do not understand. And, like, I know that we've talked about that already, but, like, it just absolutely blows my mind that serial killer AJ Styles, like,
Fucking
he's
stupid sucker mom here.
like, if he wasn't on the list before, my man, he is number 1 on the list.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I mean, shout out to Chris Jericho. Come back to WWE.
We need
dude.
Jericho back, dude.
I mean, this man, like, I will create a list just to, you know what? Paul Levesque, you're on that list now, too.
You know what happens, Paul?
Yeah.
You know what happens when you make a terrible premium live event?
Two
You know
in a
what?
row.
You know what happens when you telegraph your winners for a month?
Yeah.
Do you know what happens when you make people wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning? You just made the list!
Dude, like, and again, we love you. Like,
Yeah,
you're
dude,
one of
like-
the best wrestlers of all time. Like, your matches back in the day were better. Like, your writing was better. Like, your writing 6 months ago was better.
Yes, that's the whole thing is that
Yeah.
pisses me off is that, like, when he came in, everyone was like, holy shit, this is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
he is rebuilding this company. He's taking them back to the glory days. Like, he is doing incredible things. And now he's just fallen into McMahonism.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy.
Ooh, Voldemort easy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to push that one. Dude. I feel like at this point, there's only one person who can save us. Here comes the
Yeah,
money!
dude, Shane O'Mac, where you
Here
at?
comes the money.
Yeah.
He's probably in a lawsuit somewhere.
Yeah, that's exactly where he probably is. But I mean, like, at this point, you know, like 2 weeks ago, we were complaining about The Rock pushing himself on TKO. Like,
Yeah.
write something.
Yeah.
You know? Dwayne, write something. Like,
Yeah, dude. Like,
can't get any worse than it already is.
It cannot get worse.
Yeah.
Unless this is all The Rock.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Right? Maybe it is all The Rock. But
I don't know, dude. It's getting so bad. Like, I was so excited when things started turning and started happening and fucking, I don't know, man. And now it's just every week's the same old shit.
Man, I thought Jay was gonna win,
dude. Yeah. I did not. Going in, I was like, there's no fucking way they
me
give this
either.
to. And then all this shit, I'm like, dude, he's gonna fucking pull
me
this
too.
off.
Dude, when he hit that splash,
Yeah.
I stood up. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God, like, we're going to witness this on a non-PLE. This is going to happen. And ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding. And I was just like, oh my fucking God. Like, as soon as that bell started going off, I was just like, here comes the black hoodie.
Yeah.
Like, I literally turned to Asher Reese and was just like, here's the black hoodie.
Yeah.
Like, and just,
Yeah.
like, it just, I mean, it was fucking terrible.
I don't understand.
Me either.
And they're just like, when's the last? I mean, other than the Royal Rumble, when's the last time Jimmy even wrestled?
Yeah.
Like, I don't Solo either. Like, none of them fucking wrestle.
Yeah.
Like, none of them do.
Like, Solo doesn't wrestle anyway when he
No.
does wrestle.
Dude, fucking shit, dude. If Cody loses that WrestleMania match,
Yeah.
like, I have no, it's the hope for it's gone.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I'm gonna be all in fucking AEW or something because this is trash. Dude.
Yeah. This is some of the worst writing I've seen in a way. It's just like that time period where Voldemort came back and took back over and like it was terrible and then it became good again with Triple H. It's just like, I know he's not back, but like it seems like he's back with this terrible fucking writing.
I don't. Something's got to happen. Something of significance has to happen.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's something I don't want to see, like at this point, I'd rather see, like, fucking let Nia Jax win. At least something happens.
Yeah.
It's this, nothing happens.
Or like, honestly, I would, like, if Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate won, like, I wouldn't have cared. At least some sort of belt would have switched hands. Or, like, they could have done some, like, why couldn't you have split the belts right there? Like, why couldn't it have been some, like, weird ending where, like, Tyler Bate pins Finn or Damian Priest while the other one, like, Finn Balor pins Pete Dunne, like, at the same time, and they're just like, oh, I don't know who won. They could have split the belts right fucking there between SmackDown and Raw. They could have split them right there. They could have, like, had an undecided, like, we don't know what to do, and then came out on Raw or something and say, hey, the belts are split because we don't know who won the match.
Yeah.
Like, it could have been something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I would have certainly been in for that.
Yeah.
I would have been sure.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's better writing right there.
yeah,
Like,
dude.
where you at, Paul?
You can use that.
Yeah.
You can use it.
Yeah.
Feel fucking free to take that.
Yeah, dude, like, it was so bad. And it's just like, I don't even know.
I know wrestling fans get a lot of shit because they're never happy, but I mean, come the fuck on.
Yeah. Like, at least give me a little bit of happiness.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm never going to be fully happy. Like, I'm always going to bitch about something.
That's
like,
the
you know
point
what I mean?
of the podcast.
Yeah, it's the point of it. Like, I'm always going to bitch about something, but, like, I feel like I'm bitching about everything
Yeah.
right now.
Nothing was. This brings me no joy.
Yeah, this brings me no
Dude, like,
why would you slow roast a dog's asshole?
I mean, this is insane. Like, if what happened today had happened and they hadn't have telegraphed it for a month, I
Yeah.
would not be nearly as angry.
Yeah.
But, like, it just felt pointless to watch.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I'm just, beating a dead horse or something because I've said the same shit like 5 times now.
Well,
but
you
I
know
mean,
what? They're beating a dead horse.
they are beating a dead horse with a dead horse.
Yeah.
They're using a dead horse to beat a dead horse.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so bad.
I
Like,
don't-
it's been so bad. I mean, like, the Judgment Day match, I guess, like, Judgment Day and what is it? New Catch Republic?
Mhm.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like even that match was okay, I
Yeah.
guess. Like, it was okay, but you knew they weren't going to win.
Yeah.
Like, you knew the Judgment Day. I just felt like I knew none of the belts that were on there were going to change hands. Like, I certainly didn't think Rhea was going to lose. Like, I had a pretty good feeling that the Judgment Day wasn't going to lose. Like, because they're saving these for WrestleMania, but
which I'm getting so tired of,
Yeah.
dude.
it's
Like,
like
it
the
just
whole year is saved.
it
for-
just feels like the only time anything is allowed to happen is WrestleMania
Yeah.
and maybe SummerSlam if
Yeah.
you're lucky.
Yeah.
Like, it's I would like to get the stats and see when the last time a belt changed hands on a non-premium live event. I'm sure it was the women's tag team belt or
Yeah.
something. Like,
When did the Kabuki Warriors win it? Did they win it on they won it on a non-PLE, right?
I think so.
Yeah. And yay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, for fuck's sake,
Like,
dude.
Caden and Katana should have kept those belts. Like,
Yeah.
they should have kept those belts. And, slap the Women's Intercontinental Championship on Tiffany Stratton.
Yes.
Like, slap it on there. Give her that fucking belt. Just like Jay and LA Knight. Stop playing with her.
Yeah.
Like, stop playing with her. I know she just came up, but she is very clearly, probably at least a top 5 women's wrestler.
100%, yeah.
Already. I mean, easy.
Yeah.
I would honestly, it may be top 3. Like, I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
Like,
as far as like skill and like in-ring performance,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say probably.
Yeah, I
at
would say,
least
like,
top 5.
Like, I guess Becky and Rhea. Obviously Rhea. I would say
Yeah.
Rhea. Like, I guess Becky. Like, I honestly, I don't. Like, Naomi, I think, is a really good wrestler.
Bailey is really good.
Bailey
also.
is really
Bailey's
good.
A really good wrestler.
Yeah, and then, like,
Bailey takes some shit fucking bumps, dude. She'll
don't-
hate some
yeah.
hard ones.
I don't think Io Sky is a good wrestler.
No.
Like, I don't think Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan might be the worst fucking women's wrestler on the goddamn roster. Like, to give me Alba Fire sometimes. Like,
Dude,
over-
like,
like,
yeah,
you know what I
dude.
mean?
Like, yeah. I mean, she, like, it feels like she moves in slow motion. And I don't really
She
like
does.
bashing wrestlers or anything like
No.
that. But it just, at some point, if you're trying to make her a top person, she's got to be better.
Yeah.
Like, she just has to be.
yeah.
and-
I mean,
I don't understand, man. Like, I feel like people didn't even really like her before she left.
yeah.
And now she comes back and they're just giving her this huge push.
Yeah.
Like, people were sick of her because she, like, tried to go crazy and, I'm extreme with Ronda Rousey and shit. And no one liked it. No one cared. No one believed that she was a champion. Like, she could get her ass kicked by anyone on the roster.
Yep.
And then she comes back and they just push her straight to the top.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like her screaming during the matches. Like, it's almost as bad as AOP doing
Yeah.
their, like, at the end of that fucking match on SmackDown with the Street Profits, like, where they're just standing there, like, and the one guy's just shaking like an idiot, and it's just like, dude, you are just too big, strong. Like, you don't wrestle.
Yeah.
Like, you don't wrestle. Like, you got Montez Ford flying halfway across the fucking ring. You got fucking what's the other one? Andre? Or,
Yeah, Angelo Dawkins.
yeah, Angelo Dawkins. Like, you have him ring dive. That man is like 300 pounds.
Yeah,
and
he's huge.
Just clearing the top
Yeah.
rope. And you have these big, too strong, like,
It is not the 1980s
No.
anymore. You are not Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Fucking do something.
yeah, they're gonna they're gonna push Braun Breaker,
Yeah.
and I don't really have a problem with that because he is a good wrestler.
He's not a giant either.
Yeah,
Like, there's
no.
a difference.
Yeah.
Like, he's a fucking bruiser.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
and he just like. I know that match was shit with him, and I think it was Dante Chin, I think was his name or something like that. Like, I know that match lasted a minute, but what's different between that and the AOP, like, bash, I guess, whatever you want to call it, is, like, he actually, like, he did something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in that minute, like, the way that he runs those ropes.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's insane.
No, he shouldn't move that fast.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely fucking insane, dude. Like, he's like Big Papa Pump with the speed of a small guy.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, I like Braun. I mean, I obviously, like, I haven't seen too much because unfortunately I don't watch NXT all the time. So I haven't seen too much of him, but I mean, so far I think it's pretty cool. I'd like to, sure, push him, whatever.
Yeah.
Can I guarantee he won't win a fucking belt.
No, he's the least of my worries. Of the
Yeah,
people that they're
dude.
pushing. I guess the only thing we haven't covered from like the Elimination Chamber is that stupid fucking promo.
It was a waste of time. Like, no one said anything.
Yeah, nobody
Like,
said anything. The only thing I guess that came out of it was Seth saying that he's almost cleared.
Yeah.
Like, that's really the only thing that came out of it. Everything else was just like
Same old shit.
same old shit. And it's just, I mean, Seth even used the same shit. Like, you don't have to do this alone. Like, if you're going to fight The Rock, it's just like, that's the second time you've used that. Like, the first time was cool. Like, the first promo was cool. The second time it's just like, hey.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. How is Cody going to get his match if somehow Seth is involved?
Yeah.
I don't think I understand. And if they're pushing it towards some tag team match, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah.
Why do you need a
Yep.
tag team match with
Yep.
Seth and Cody against Rock and Roman?
I don't.
Why?
Was it the Elimination Chamber, or it might have been one of the shows this week where they had The Rock and Roman face to face with Cody and Seth, and it's just like, it seems like they're trying to push this fucking tag match.
I don't
But
understand.
I don't know how it would even be possible though, unless they had a women's match headline night one and Seth and Cody fought night two. That way on night one you could have the tag match. But like, even at that, it's a stretch. Like, it just doesn't really.
But Seth
currently
has to defend his belt too.
That's what I'm saying. You would have to have Seth defend it on the night two, not the main event, and Cody and Roman as the main event, and have the first night have the tag match. That's the only way it could work, because you know that Cody and Roman match is going to be the main event on night two.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be. Like, there's no way that it's fucking not. Like, but like, are you going to make Jay fight Jimmy at Royal or WrestleMania? Or are you going to have them feud leading up to WrestleMania and then have him take a shot at Gunther again? Like, I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm not here for a Jay Jimmy. Because
me
just like,
either.
why?
Yeah, me either.
One of them is clearly a better wrestler than the other.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even close.
No, it's not even close.
I'm not about a Jimmy and Jay feud. It just
Me
feels
either.
so pointless. And it's not going to matter anyways, because you have a Jimmy and Jay feud. You know how it's going to end? With a fucking Samoan spike by a black hoodied Solo Sikoa.
Yeah. Dude, it's just really predictable. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's just going to turn into a Solo and Jay feud. And then they're going to just try and carry this on for so long, and they're going to fuck around with Jay. Like, they're going to fuck around with him, with LA Knight, with Tiffany Stratton. They're going to, just like, there's just an endless list of people that they're playing around with that they shouldn't be fucking playing around with. And just keeping these belts on people who are stale.
So stale.
Like, Gunther is stale. Like,
Very
he's a
much.
I think he's a great wrestler. I think, like, he deserves a shot at a bigger belt.
But him is with that belt,
Is
600 days
Yeah.
is asinine.
Yeah. Gunther is stale. Seth is stale.
Yes.
Roman is stale.
Yes.
Like,
Roman's been stale for 1,000 days.
yeah, dude, like, even Logan Paul at this point is stale
Yeah.
because it's just like, they brought him in and he wrestled 3 times before he got a belt. He wrestled Roman, and then he wrestled fucking Ricochet.
It was like The Miz,
Yeah.
and then Roman, Ricochet. There's a couple other ones, but
Yeah.
not enough for a belt.
No.
Not enough for a guy that, especially
Yeah.
when I feel like we're in the minority a lot, but like, people don't like him.
Yeah.
People really don't like him.
Yeah.
And they just slap a belt on him.
Yeah, and it's just like, man, like I guess I understand why they put the belt on him because he has such a big following and they're trying to promote that belt. But like, my goodness.
All right. I guess I'll introduce it again just in case anyone from last week didn't see it or anything because, obviously we have like 30 followers, so not many people saw it.
Hey, thanks for all
yes,
of the people.
thank you if you followed. Appreciate it. This is, we're going to do a segment where we rate everything just because we know, I don't know if I can say his name or not. I don't want to get not being able to push it or anything, but there's a guy who gives match ratings. Everybody hates him. His takes and everything suck. So we're going to rate things 0 to 5 Angry Sharks because we're the Angry Brothers podcast. 5 is a horrible match, which you'll probably hear a fucking lot of this week. And 0 is a perfect match with no Anger Sharks. So let's get into it for just Elimination Chamber. I guess we'll start from the top. Women's Elimination Chamber.
The anger sharks are swimming in my head.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say, dude, if it wasn't for the fucking Swanton by Tiffy, I'd give it a 5. But I mean, 4.8.
Yeah.
It
was fucking terrible. Dude.
We'll give bullshit ratings because none of it matters anyways.
Like, again, like the way that it ended, like the way that the first 2 got eliminated, like Liv Morgan being a terrible fucking wrestler, then pushing Raquel Rodriguez the second show she's back.
That women's battle royal, dude.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
Yeah.
I was like, where the fuck did Chelsea Green go? Where'd she go?
Yeah.
I was like,
dude, I said the same
she
thing.
wasn't. Where'd she go?
Yeah.
And then she starts looking around, and then she pops up, and I literally stood up. I was like,
Me too.
yes!
Yeah.
Fucking yes! And then they threw her out immediately. I
Yeah.
mean, I get it. I
Yeah.
do get it. Like, she probably shouldn't have been in the Elimination Chamber,
Yeah.
but I would have liked to see her in it.
Dude,
Like,
I
some
would've-
comedy, some
yeah.
entertainment.
She
Like,
could have gotten eliminated immediately. or
yeah,
something
dude.
yeah.
Like, something.
Like,
I don't know.
yeah,
But,
it's,
anyways.
But dude, I looked right at Ashley Reese and I was like, Chelsea Green didn't get eliminated.
Yeah.
And then Raquel Rodriguez threw her hands up. I was like, they're not ringing the bell.
Yeah.
They're not ringing the bell. She's still here.
Yeah,
She
dude.
fucking-
Dude, I was so excited.
Yeah.
If you're watching, Chelsea, we love you.
Yeah, we do love you.
Yeah,
Chelsea.
you're great.
Yeah.
Your character's awesome.
Yeah.
So 4.8, I'd say, just because Tiffany Stratton's fucking Swanton was awesome.
Yeah. And I mean, just boo.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, Becky, you're so much better than that.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
You're so much better than that. Like, I anticipate the Rhea Becky match being awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I would go out on a limb and say it's gonna be. Just like make it longer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I expected, especially the last 3. Like, Jesus Christ,
It was so quick.
Yeah, it was so quick. Like, I'm anticipating it being a much better match between Becky and Rhea, but I fucking hope so.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking hope so. Becky, you are better than that. You are the man. Big time Bex, dude. Like, you are
Definitely
better than that.
The Judgment Day and the New Catch Republic. I mean, I'm sorry. I
I'm not going to hit it immediately.
Yeah. I don't know if that one's a 4.
Yeah, I don't think it's probably
Yeah.
a 4. I don't think that one's probably a 4.
I think that, I don't know. I mean, I'm coming around on Tyler Bate. He's pretty impressive.
Me
He does
too.
a lot of shit, but
Yeah.
he deserves a better partner than
He
fucking
does.
Butch.
He deserves such a better partner, dude. Like,
And I said it earlier, but this is going to be a clip. I know his name's not Butch,
yeah.
but he's going to be Butch.
Yeah, it's either Butch or Pete Dunne. It's
Yeah.
never going to be Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
It's never going to be Pete Dunne.
Dude, fucking shit, dude.
Yeah. It's never going to be Pete Dunne. But yeah, I guess that match wasn't that bad. Like,
Yeah.
maybe like 3.5, something
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
fine with that. Yeah.
It certainly wasn't. I wouldn't bring it down to a 2. It wasn't like that. But I
No.
mean, like, geez Louise. Like,
Yeah.
I just... Honestly, the match was okay. It's the fact that, once again, the belts didn't change.
We knew
And I
that.
mean, like,
We knew the outcome before the start.
Yeah, we knew the outcome. Like, it's once again, the belts aren't split. Like, it's just one of those belts is stale. Not to mention 2 of them
Yeah,
on Judgment
100%,
Day. Yeah,
dude.
Like,
Yep.
it is what it is. Like, I get Judgment Day is supposed to be this big faction, and they're supposed to be controlling everything, basically, between Damian Priest and Rhea. But it's just like, just give up one of the fucking belts.
And
Like,
Seth was in the ring, incapacitated. You could have cashed in that fucking Money in the Bank.
Yeah, exactly. Right, like, just is what it is. I don't really have anything else to say about that one. It was, it wasn't like, but it was,
It's not great. Then the men's chamber.
The anger sharks are swimming in my head.
Hold on, before you start again.
The anger sharks are swimming in my head.
I mean, just fucked LA Knight.
Yeah.
Just so hard.
Steamrolled him, dude.
AJ Styles can fuck right on off.
Yeah.
I just...
It resulted in nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you should have just been like, we're not even having an Elimination Chamber this year because we've pushed Drew McIntyre to win this thing so hard.
Everyone knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, like, you should have just fucking not even had it.
Or had it for something else.
Yeah.
Just done. I mean,
just
fuck.
put Drew facing Seth already, and then just have it for the U.S. title, like you were
something,
saying, like,
dude. Anything, literally anything. Or, dude, fuck it. Give it have Drew McIntyre match, and then have that one for a shot at Gunther or something. You know, like,
dude,
because
it was. I mean, I guess like Bobby Lashley going out, it is what it is. He was hurt. You know what I mean? Like, but man, it's not just how stupid that fucking AJ Styles and LA Knight feud is going to be. It's like him doing it didn't make any sense. The door should have been closed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously we understand it's fake once again, but like the door should have been closed. Like, it's stupid that it was even open.
It was because, like, what did he couldn't find his shoes or something?
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley fucking walked around for at least 4 minutes before AJ Styles came in.
Dude.
Like, he was in the back, like, oh, I can't find my shoes.
Yeah.
God, can't find my. Hold on, hold him.
Dude.
Like, I don't know. It just was so dumb, dude.
Yeah. And I mean, just like, it's dumb that the person who got the biggest pop went out second.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
you
Like,
go
I
out
cannot
second.
believe they wrote him to go out second.
Like, KO could have gone out before him.
KO
like,
and
Logan
Logan
Paul
Paul
could have gone out before him. Like, if you wanted it to be Drew and
First of all,
Randy,
AJ Styles also feuded with Randy.
yeah,
So it could have been Drew, Randy, and AJ Styles, or Drew, Randy, and LA Knight, and then AJ Styles comes out, fucks both of them.
yeah,
Like, what is the point?
Yeah.
I don't.
it was fucking stupid. And like, like in the feud again, like Seth used the same thing. He used the same thing twice. Like, idiot, do you understand? It's not just us in the in the Fatal 4-Way. Like, it's old.
It's so old,
Like,
and no one cares anymore.
And like, serial killer AJ Styles is old. Like,
Yeah.
already, it's been what, 3 months, 2 months, and it's just like, I'm so done with this.
He
Like,
just is like.
he's not a.
he's
It's like, I
stale.
wouldn't even consider him a heel.
No.
He just doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, he just doesn't.
He's like
matter.
that weird in between where like just
Yeah.
no one gives a shit.
Yeah, no one cares.
He's
And-
not a bad guy. He's not a good guy, but he just is
Yeah.
boring.
and he's a good wrestler. So it's just like, what are you doing with it?
I don't
Like,
understand, dude.
yeah.
Like,
Like, I don't understand. Like, I understand that LA Knight is not the best wrestler. I get it. Like, but he kills on the mic most of the time.
and he's. I mean,
Like,
I
in
would say he's a pretty good.
yeah, he's a pretty good.
He does do a lot of the same shit over
yeah,
and
he
over.
does. He
Yeah.
does, and sometimes he botches that fucking run up to the top
Yeah.
rope. Like, I get it. Like, he's not the best. Like, maybe don't immediately push him for Roman's belt. Like, we knew it wasn't gonna happen. Like, start him out on a lower belt. Give him a title like you did Gunther. Like,
Yeah.
it just doesn't make any sense, and I think that it's so stupid. Like, it's so fucking stupid. But yeah, and then just like, again, like, you could telegraph every single move basically. Like, it wasn't even just who was gonna win and who was gonna go out. It was just like, anytime the camera zoomed up to someone, you knew Randy was coming in for an RKO.
Yeah.
Like, they're just trying to hide him laying in the fucking corner waiting for someone to turn around.
Yeah.
Like, you just knew it was coming. You knew that none of those fucking claymores from Drew were gonna connect. Like, he counted twice, 3, 2, 1, didn't connect with either one of them.
Yep.
Like, it was just,
Which I feel like that happened a lot in both Elimination Chambers. Like, Tiffany went for the moonsault twice
Yeah.
at least, and
Yeah.
they just stopped it from
she
happening.
missed the first time, but when she misses, that shit looks sweet because she landed on her fucking feet and just
Yeah.
basically walked backwards. And then the second one, Liv Morgan, like, what, hit her leg off the
Yeah.
fucking, like, Jesus Christ, man. But it's Naomi who does basically the same thing, right? Where she bounces off the second one and then sits on the top
Yeah.
rope and backflips. That shit's sweet too, though.
Yeah.
But like, again, like, I know we already rated that one, but like, come on, like, come on,
Do you want to do the Grayson Waller effect?
it's pointless.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Rating that was just as pointless as the promo.
yeah,
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Waste of 15 minutes. I could have, slept 15 minutes.
I
Could
could've
have gotten some
slept an
sleep
extra
because we were up
15
at
minutes.
5 a.m.
yeah,
Paul.
yeah. And like, I get that Australia wasn't the biggest or the best crowd or whatever, but you didn't really give them anything to go crazy
That is
about.
100% true.
Yeah. You didn't give them anything to go crazy about. It was just such a, like, obviously everything is scripted again, but like, it was just so scripted.
Yeah.
It just like, it was all headlines. There were no bullet points on the list. You know what I mean?
100% headline. Like, and it's just, I don't know, man, just so goddamn predictable.
Yeah, and the promo was terrible.
It
It wasn't good. Like you floundered that one.
The only thing that maybe came out of it.
What was the point of Roman talking to Grayson Waller?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Like, what did he do?
They were just
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Like, nothing fucking happened.
I was waiting for something. I'm like, but like, I don't understand. I don't get that either. Like, what?
There was no point to it. This is for your ears only. What did you even fucking say? Like, he didn't even say anything outlandish. Like, the only thing, again, that came from it is Seth saying that he was back, and then probably the downfall of A-Town Down Under.
Yeah.
Like, because he ripped the mic away from Grayson Waller, and, like, Grayson Waller just, like, let him get beat down, I guess. So they may be starting a feud there, I guess. But, again, it's mid-Carter, so who fucking cares?
Yeah. Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah. I don't know.
The end was pretty good.
I honestly thought that Nia Jax was going to kick out of the Riptide.
Really?
Yeah, I really, really honestly thought, because I thought it was going to go a little bit longer. I really thought she was going to kick out of it, but she didn't, and Rhea won. Like, it was a pretty good match. Rhea's makeup was sweet.
Yeah.
Like, I think the purple around her eyes was awesome. I think she's awesome. So
yeah, she's the best.
Yeah.
I mean, she's definitely the best in the WWE right now.
Yeah. And I mean, like, that's the only belt that I don't care that they have. Like, I wouldn't, I don't know. I wouldn't give it like a 2 or anything. Maybe like a 2.5.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's what I had written down.
Yeah.
But I forgot my goddamn notes.
Yeah, like 2.5 or something like that. Again, it was just, like, you know what I mean? No one likes Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Like,
there's some pretty impressive things though. Like Rhea Ripley fucking hucked her.
Yeah,
which is
did.
impressive.
Yeah, she did.
So yeah, the end was pretty cool. Like I was at the end, I was like, holy shit! Like because Rhea pulled off some crazy shit. But like again, we're in Australia. We knew that she was going to keep that belt.
Yeah,
you know,
we knew she wasn't going to lose it. So I guess that's the ratings for the week.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, the Raw on Monday was like 10 times as good as the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Like,
and if somehow the Bloodline didn't intervene, it would have been
even better.
Clearly better.
Yeah.
Like that Raw was. I mean, that crowd on that Raw was incredible, dude.
Yeah.
Things are not looking great right now.
No, they're not. And, like, it just sucks that we have to wait, 42 days until...
It's just going to be weeks of boring matches to lead up to WrestleMania because so many of them are already set.
Yep.
There's going to be... I'm sure there'll be some, like, a bunch of mid-card things happening, but so many of them are already set, dude. Yep. I was thinking about something, and I don't even care if you put this in, but they brought the casket match back to 2K24. Are we going to see one soon? That'd be fucking sweet.
Yeah,
I'd love to see a casket match. And I don't think there's ever been a women's casket match.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley in a casket match would be fucking sweet.
Speaking of bringing things back, dude, I saw Stone Cold posted on his, like, Twitter account, X, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, as soon as, like, The Rock did all of those promos, I think this was, like, a week ago or so that he did this, but, like, as soon as Rock did all of these, like, Hollywood Rock promos, he just posted his fucking glass breaking on his X. Like, as soon as that happened, dude, please.
Yeah.
Please.
If there's one old person, I would not be mad at.
Please.
Yeah, dude.
Like, oh my God, please.
Yeah.
Like, save us.
Yeah.
Save us. You come back and you write. Like, I was watching the Royal Rumble the other day where he was Sheriff Austin, dude. He was like, when he was working under Voldemort and he was like the leader of the backstage.
Yeah, dude.
Please come back.
Something, man.
Please. I know you won't be back permanently, but just like, please, just save us one match.
Yeah,
Just
I hope he comes like the Rock match.
Yeah,
I hope that
right?
glass breaks.
Yeah,
dude.
like maybe the glass breaks. Like we've been talking about, like maybe the glass breaks on the Roman match. Like if Rock is trying to get involved, like maybe the glass breaks. If that fucking happened,
the roof is gonna explode. Well, there is no roof.
Yeah, there is no roof, but like. They would blow the imaginary roof off of fucking the link, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, you didn't think you were actually going to practice on the field that players play on, dude.
Champions.
This is Donovan McNabb. That is not Donovan McNabb. That guy sold me a biscuit at McDonald's the other day.
Some sort of weird McDonald's plug.
All right, well. I guess that was the ratings. Don't forget to watch the full video on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube or subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok. We appreciate the people who are following us currently. We appreciate all of the likes. Like, we're going to keep pushing these videos, and, hopefully one day more people will hear.
Yeah.
And just,
Do you like people getting angry
yeah.
over shit that they have no business being angry about?
Yeah, just fucking scripted shows.
Yeah, dude. Scripted shows by out of shape people who have never been in a wrestling ring.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And we played JV and varsity football. So, we know what we're talking about.
I got kicked out of high school, so I didn't play
Yeah.
varsity. All right, well,
Yeah.
that's it, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See you
Yeah.
later. Hopefully next week is better.
Yeah.
See ya.